trek into history.
From the late 15th to the 18th century, Europe was shaped by a series of monumental battles that forever changed the course of history. These battles didn't just influence territorial borders, they shifted the balance of power, ignited revolutions, and laid the foundation for the modern world. In 1495, the Battle of Fornovo marked the beginning of the Italian Wars, fought between the French forces under King Charles VIII and the League of Venice. This was the first of many conflicts over Italy's wealth and strategic position. 30 years later, the Battle of Pavia would be the decisive turning point in these wars. In 1525, the forces of the Holy Roman Emperor Charles V captured King Francis I of France, dealing a major blow to French ambitions in Italy. This victory confirmed the dominance of the Habsburg Empire in Europe for the next century. In 1529, the Ottoman Empire under Suleiman the Magnificent attempted to seize Vienna, the gateway to Europe. However, the defenders managed to repel the siege, halting Ottoman expansion into Central Europe. The siege marked the peak of Ottoman power in Europe and signaled a change in the balance of power. Naval supremacy was contested in 1571 during the Battle of Lepanto. A coalition of Christian states, led by Spain and Venice, dealt a decisive blow to the Ottoman fleet. This victory prevented Ottoman dominance over the Mediterranean and became one of the largest naval engagements in history. The 17th century began with the Battle of White Mountain in 1620, a key engagement in the 30 Years' War. The Habsburgs crushed the Protestant Bohemians, securing their dominance in Central Europe for the next 2 centuries. At the time, it was a notable victory in the wider conflict between Protestant and Catholic powers in Europe. But in 1631, the Protestant cause found new hope at the Battle of Breitenfeld. The Swedish king Gustavus Adolphus led a decisive victory over the Catholic forces, shifting the momentum in the 30 Years' War. This victory positioned Sweden as a European power and ensured the conflict would rage on. France, too, made its mark. In 1643, at the Battle of Rocroi, French forces defeated the once invincible Spanish army, ending Spain's military supremacy and ushering in the era of French dominance in Europe. Rocroi marked another major shift in European power dynamics. In 1683, Vienna once again found itself under siege by the Ottomans. This time, the city was saved by a coalition of Polish, Austrian, and German forces. The Battle of Vienna halted Ottoman expansion into Europe for good. The Ottomans would never again threaten Central Europe on such a scale. In 1645, the English Civil War reached its critical moment at the Battle of Naseby. The parliamentarian forces, led by Sir Thomas Fairfax and Oliver Cromwell, decisively defeated King Charles I's royalist army. This victory marked the turning point in the war, leading to the eventual downfall of King Charles I and the rise of the Commonwealth under Cromwell's rule, shifting England toward parliamentary sovereignty, a key step in its political evolution. In 1690, the Battle of the Boyne saw William of Orange defeat the deposed King James II in Ireland. This battle wasn't just a clash of kings, but a struggle over the future of religious and political power in the British Isles. William's victory secured Protestant rule in England, Ireland, and Scotland, reinforcing the constitutional monarchy and shaping the political landscape of the British Isles for centuries to come. In the 18th century, the Battle of Blenheim was a pivotal moment in the War of the Spanish Succession. The Allied forces, led by the Duke of Marlborough, defeated the Franco-Bavarian army, shifting the balance of power once again. This battle ensured that Europe would not be dominated by French interests alone. In 1709, the Battle of Poltava marked the decline of Swedish power and the rise of Russia as a dominant force in Eastern Europe. This victory paved the way for Russia's future empire and secured its position as a key player in European affairs. Across the Atlantic, the 1759 Battle of Quebec was a decisive moment in the 7 Years' War. The British victory over the French in North America set the stage for British dominance in Canada and the eventual rise of the British Empire. This battle was critical in shaping the future of North America. From Fornovo to Quebec, these battles reshaped Europe and beyond. They determined empires, defined borders, and laid the foundations of modern geopolitics. Each battle was not just a moment in time, but a turning point in history. Thanks for watching.